Any other questions?
Yeah, I got a question. What happens when you die?
I go to heaven.
You just die. That's it. There ain't no coming back. You don't come back and be anything. You're dead. No matter if you get cremated or you go in the dirt, you're dead.
Life is a gift from God, and it is eternal.
Since God is an eternal being, we are eternal beings, so I don't believe in death, no.
I believe there will be a spirit of me somewhere.
My orientation in daily life is thinking of myself as cosmic dust. And as cosmic dust, absolutely nothing happens to me when I die.
I think the lights go off.
There is something like afterlife.
I think that one's body disintegrates after one dies.
I think that you lose consciousness and your body goes into the ground or into a furnace and you get burned up and your body is destroyed.
I think when we die, we born again in some other form. Like if we are human in this birth, we'll be like birds in next birth, and we'll be going through that cycle.
I just took in about 1,000 molecules of Jerry Garcia's body because he was cremated and it went into the atmosphere. So the molecules survive, but not your consciousness, no.
The real living starts only when somebody dies. The question is not if there is life after death. There's a great question if there is life before death.
Life's big questions are always there, just under the surface. Whether you're in a restaurant, at the dentist.
How you doing there, Dr. Wine? Are you doing okay?
Yeah, not okay.
Or playing golf. You can try to ignore them. You can say that they're unanswerable, but in the end, we all must confront them.
Any other questions, comments, or concerns?
Yeah, I have a question. What's the purpose of life?
Burning sun of August, rainy April day, streaming leaves of early fall and dewy lawns of May. Everything is changing, but in circles round and round, back and forth and south and north, the sky and then the ground.
Some people claim to know what happens when they die, and it's not that bad.
About 25 years ago, I was in Hong Kong having dinner. I felt uneasy and like I couldn't breathe. So I went to the ladies' room. I thought at that moment I was blacking out.
I had, when I was on my 18th, a clinical death. My last thought on earth was they will not have time to call a doctor. And then nothing. I didn't hear nothing.
All of a sudden, this huge, tremendous, bright, white light appeared before me. And I felt an immediate relaxation.
A huge immensity, mass of white. Like if you can imagine the Hiroshima power, but instead of being destructive, it's just light and love.
I think that this is what everyone's going to experience when they die. A light is going to appear. Maybe it is a loss of oxygen. Maybe it isn't spiritual. I think it's spiritual because I'm kind of a spiritual person.
I'm going outside my body, and then I feel that I'm dying because I'm seeing myself outside of my body. So in my dream, I just get back into my body because I said, no, I will not die now.
Did you ever have a dream where you felt that you were outside your body and you couldn't get back in?
No. I think the day it happens, I will be dead.
In Rio de Janeiro, I spoke to Cristina, an actress raised in the Portuguese Afro religion.
When we start the process of death, your angel God, your Orisha, goes slowly away and away and away. And then you are ready to go with him. He is waiting for you at the other side. You don't feel nothing great, nothing terrible. No, it's a big nothing, a big silence.
Peace?
Peace, yes.
Mazen and his wife Mafa live in Jerusalem. Mazen was born in Baghdad and Mafa was born on the Gaza Strip. They have 5 children.
There is a second life after the death. We have the judgment day, we have the heaven and the hell.
We are trying to live in a way that makes us go or reach heaven.
Ideally, my soul would go to heaven, and then you'd be reunited with everyone that was in your life that you lost, and then you can kind of see over the people who are still living and help them out, maybe as an angel for them.
In Abu Ghosh, outside of Jerusalem, I spoke to a French monk who left 10 brothers and sisters in France to join a monastery, and to Ezejab, who was born in Abu Ghosh and is a director on the city council.
I believe that after this I meet with God. I meet with Him and there is a judgment. So 2 things I believe, meeting with God and resurrection from the dead.
All the people, according to Islam, will get alive as adults, as very young, but they will be able, of course, to get married with very lovely women, for example, from the next world. They will enjoy the wonderful food, fruits, and those who did evils and they are bad people will go to hell. And of course in hell there are very difficult situations where people will not enjoy good food.
Susanna Drakova is from Prague and is finishing her PhD in social anthropology on the topic of women and war. She was born under communism and speaks 5 languages.
I think that the, let's say, spiritual energy that is running our bodies during life doesn't just evaporate, it continues its existence.
Are you reunited with your loved ones after you die?
I think so, yeah, definitely.
So you'll see your mother?
Yes.
Now when you see your mother, she also has a mother, right?
Right.
So when you see her, is she there as your mother or is she there as the child of her mother?
She's there as my mother.
Aaron Appelfeld is a world-renowned writer who survived the concentration camps as a boy and then settled in Israel, where he has lived for the past 50 years. He has written over 30 books on the Holocaust.
I don't think about life after life. And I'm just preoccupied with doing all kinds of things here. Death is an illusion.
Maybe death is an illusion, because all we've experienced is life. But for many of us, we are worried about what happens after we die, especially how we are remembered.